Hi friends and welcome to my Flosstube. My name is Paula. You can find me on Instagram at the 502 Stitcher. Today is Thursday, September 18, 2025, and this is Flosstube number 50. If you're new here, I hope you'll see, subscribe, and stay around. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so very much. I greatly appreciate you being here and watching my videos. Like I said, this is Flosstube number 50, so I just want to say thank you for being here and watching my videos and supporting me along this little Flosstube journey that I've been going on. And it's been great to get to know you all in the comments and all just being here, so thank you. I wish I had a lot of fully finishes to show you this time, but it's just been really stressful around here, and I haven't been in the mind space to be able to sit down and actually do some finishes. So hopefully next time I'll have some to show you. I have been working on several different little smalls, and I have quite a bit to show you that I have finished, so that at least I have something then. And some whips I've been working on, and I do have a couple new starts, so I will show you all that. So before we jump in here with that, I'll just give you a life update. Other than the stress part, things have been okay. The kids have been good. I'm gonna take a drink really quick. Sorry, my throat's getting dry. I've done this intro a couple of times, and now my throat's just, blah. So excuse that. But like I said, my youngest she plays baseball. She plays on a team here in Louisville that's called the Miracle League of Louisville, sorry. And it is a team for kids with any type of disability to be able to play baseball, and then they are treated like rock stars. They all have so much fun. So she's got a game coming up on Friday, so she's really looking forward to that. My middle kiddo is trying out for archery. If you could just send her lots of love and well wishes, prayers, whatever you got to send for her. She's done archery a couple times at Girl Scout camp and thoroughly enjoyed it. So her middle school has a team, so she wanted to try out for it. So I'm just hopeful that they'll give her a chance, not having the experience, to be able to, been playing for very long. So just, 2 or 3 times. So I just hope that, they'll understand that and give her some chance to play. It's like I've never had a kid try out for a sport, so like they require so much stuff to be able to, be able to try out. She had to get paperwork filled out by a doctor. She had to get a physical. We had to get papers notarized, which finding a notary is a little bit harder than you think. But we got that done and filled out all the other 3,000 pieces of paperwork we had to get done. So far as I know, she's really good, set to go to be able to try out next Wednesday. So, like I said, if you can just keep her in your thoughts and that that she'll do well, because I don't want her to be crushed if she doesn't make it, kind of thing. So my mama heart is nervous. My husband keeps saying that you can't control everything. So I like to be in control, but so I just hope she does well and is able to be on the team. Fall break is coming up next week for the kids. They're off for the full week. So, not next week, the week after, sorry. And then, so really the only thing we have scheduled, I have a doctor's appointment for them to get their COVID and flu shots and to get some just regular kind of doctor visits so they didn't have to, be able to miss school and all that stuff for her. Other than that, we don't really have any plans. Maybe I'll get them to go with me to the zoo or get out and do something, but they rather stay home, kind of thing. But it's been really hot around here too. We had that false fall a couple weeks ago, and now it's just miserable. Like the 90s and humidity is back, and I really miss those 70s that we had. So I'm hoping they'll come back. I haven't been watching a lot of Flosstube just because, I guess I've been stressed out. So I've been watching some TV. I've been watching Once Upon a Time. I haven't watched that in years, and that has been I've really been enjoying that. I've watched the first 2 seasons. I want to say there's like 8 seasons or something, but on the first 2 are done, so now I'm going on to the 3rd. And then I've been watching Only Murders in the Building. Love that show. We got Selena Gomez, Martin Short, and Steve Martin in it, and it's a true crime show. It is about 3 people that live in a building, and they have a podcast, and they talk about murders that happen in the building, and then they solve them. So I will say I've been really kind of insulted with the show this time because they are going back 40 years in time to 1990. I'm an 80s kid, and I was just like, 40 years ago, 1990. I mean, I realize I'm in my 40s, but like, it's just like, it crushed me, thinking 40 years ago was 1990, because that was just yesterday. I mean, I don't know if you know that, but it was. It just seems like 1990 should not be 40 years ago, but yeah, so, but it's a really good show, and I think they're up to 4 shows now are out, so I've been really enjoying that. So before we go in here, I'll show you whatever finishes I had behind me. I decorated my corner for fall. So All of these are Stitching with Housewives. I'm going to take a drink in. Sorry, I feel that tickle for a call. This one up here is like Sayings of the Season. In my mind, okay, when I point at it, it's over here, but like on the camera, it's over here. So sorry, I apologize. This is Autumn, obviously, and it's like Sayings of the Seasons about Stitching with a Housewife. There's a full set of them, and I have them all done. This one is Buffalo Plaid Fall. This one is Pumpkin Spice Season. I want to say it was the freebie of this one, but I might be wrong. I have to look at the camera where it's pointing. And this one is Pumpkin Patch. So they're all by Stitching with the Housewives. Okay, now I'm going to show you my finishes that I got done. Like I said, several to show you. I've been working on 16 count Aida the last couple weeks, and I've just been loving that. That is like my new sweet spot. I did a lot of 14 count, a lot of 28 count, but I just really been loving the 16 count. So pretty much everything, not everything, but pretty much everything I've been working on has been 16 count. It's just been so nice to work on it. This very first one, it was a whip last time. It was when I pulled out from stash, or my whip pile rather, that I had, and it was from like last year, and I hated the fabric it was worked on. I had it on a huge piece, and it was just kind of itchy and uncomfortable, so I cut it down to like pretty much, the size, and it wasn't that bad after that. So I'll just have to keep that in mind for next time if I work on that fabric, because obviously I don't want to waste it, kind of thing. But sorry, Thunder's coming over here to say hi, so he needs his loving. But like I said, this is Hands On Designs, not Call for Colors, but colors like it, on 16 count platinum. And I'm hoping to turn that into a pillow, so that's my plan with this one. I would love to do a dough bow. I don't have one, and I would just love to, do a lot of finishes for dough bow. This was a new start. This is Primrose Cottage Stitches Harvest Wishes. It is a Call for Colors, but I did change the acorns. They were green, and I just didn't like green acorns. So, and on 16 count Country Mocha, I don't remember if I said that. I have a little, if you're new here, I have a little, it's like a cheese grater, but it's kind of like a vase kind of thing, and I've been putting these on those a lot, so I'm going to get this finished and put on there, though, but I thought that turned out really cool, because like right now I have the, I think the bee one on there. Yeah, see Thunder, he's got to go over here and check everything out. I swear this stuff's been up for like a week or two, but they still act like it's something new. This is, I think, also a new start. It is Cat-O-Lantern by Bent Creek, and it is not the Call for Colors, but colors like it. I used, I think, Sweet Potato, and I don't remember what the yellow and the green was off the top of my head. But there is that. I know you need your attention. Yeah, but I hope to turn this into a pillow also. So I thought that was really pretty. Excuse me, sir. You're standing in my pile of whips, or my finishes. Then I did a couple of the 12-monthly minis by Primrose Cottage. I did October and September. So I would like to do November next, and then work on Christmas, obviously. So, will you please get out of stuff? And these are all done on 16 count Country Mocha Call for Colors. And I guess it really doesn't kind of matter which way I show you, because I need to figure out which way it, is right side up to finish it, but right now it'll be okay. So September, and here is October. I thought that was really cute. Be a little pillow finishes. And then next, this was the freebie for September from Primrose Cottage Stitches. I got the finishing kit, not the finishing kit, 'cause they were out of that. I got the floss pack that they were offering for it, and it came with a little needle minder, so I left that on there. This is what they sent for the little freebie kind of thing. And this one was called Sweet Treats, and like I said, Primrose Cottage Stitches. It is on 14 count. I think it's called Spooky or Smoky. I forgot. Sorry. And then Call for Colors, they're all weeks colors. And I'll tell you, I messed up on this border more than anybody ever should. I don't know what my deal was, but I know what it was. I was doing it when I was aggravated, and then also I was doing it when I was busy with other stuff and I wasn't fully concentrating on it. but it has a lot of ups and downs, and I had it off like one stitch down, so then I had to rip one whole side out, so I got that fixed, and then I had something messed up here and I had to rip all this out. It was ridiculous, but I got it done. I didn't give up, so there is that. And then lastly, Farmhouse Christmas. I've been working on this. Sorry, my phone notification. And I got the, let me take it out of it. Oopsie don't. I got the second block done. So this is block number 2. I have block number 1 down. Ready to start block number 3 for this month. I think because originally at my goal, like I wanted to start earlier in the year and get 1 block a month done, and that obviously didn't do it. But I've been doing good the last couple months and getting these last 2 blocks done. So I'm going to try to, make myself do a block for this month and get that done and have it done for next Christmas. Alright, and now we'll go on to my whips. The first 2 I'm going to show you are my Whip Go hauls for the month of August. I'm doing Whip Go. If you don't know what Whip Go it is, by Jessie Marie, I think Jessie Marie does stuff on Flosstube, and she also has a Facebook group. And you make like kind of a bingo like card, and you write down different whips or ideas, whatever you want to do. You kind of do your own thing with it. And she calls numbers once a month. So these are the 2 that were called for this month. I'll have to insert a picture of this chart because I only have my working copy. But it is Hands-On Designs, and it is a Memorial Day. And I just worked on this flag right here. I've gotten 2 days done on it. And so I need to work on it one more time. Because my Whip Go for me is work on it for 3 days for at least an hour. Let me pull this needle through, sorry. Got the thread hanging. And that, like I said, that's all I've done. So I got that little bit done. This is a 16 count white fabric. I am doing the call for colors. And I'm just, trucking along there a little bit. And my next Whip Go call is Stitching with the Housewives. Hello Pumpkins, what's called. And this one here is it is right here. I am doing the call for colors, but DMC conversions. Why are you so needy today? And then I'm doing on black 14 count Aida. And this is what I have done. I've only worked on it, I think, once now. And basically what I started doing, I finished outlining this and finished up over here and then started down in here. So not a lot done on it, but a little bit. I think I started this like 2 years ago. This is ridiculous that I haven't worked on it, but here I am. I feel like that with so many of my whips. I don't know if you feel like that. I just got so many, and so many new shiny things come out. I want to work on those. Okay, and then this is my unicorn chart. This is Evening Shades of the Garden by Blackbird Designs, and I'll have to insert a picture of this because I only have my working copy in here because I do not want to damage that chart. Let me take it out of the hoop. I'm sorry. And I just dropped it. So excuse me. But here it is. This is on a 16 count Legacy. I worked on finishing up these flowers over here, and I started on the house. In the main chart, these purple flowers are pink. Purple's my favorite color, so I just decided to do purple. And I haven't worked on this a long time. I was having this weird thing of I didn't want to work on it because I didn't want it to be finished kind of thing, but then it's like, that's stupid. I need to hurry up and finish it, especially since I put 2025, so I need to get it done for this year. So, but here is that. And I think it's, like I said, it's my unicorn chart, and I just love it. I'm going to have such a mess to clean up when I get done with this. Next is Autumn Lane Stitchery, and Tonight We Ride. I had originally tried to make this 20 or 30 and 5. So basically working on it 30 minutes for 5 days a week. Last week with everything going on, I honestly did not touch it. So I started back this week. So I'll try to, if I can remember, I took a picture off of I think I took a picture of where I was last time. So I'll show you that. This is on 14 count in the colorway Pumpkin King by Atomic Ranch. I am doing the call for colors. And this is what I have done so far. So I think where I was last time, I'm trying to figure out how close. And where I was last time was like on the house, but I was only about halfway up to it. So I finished that and I've started on the down the bottom. So it's working. The only thing is I'm a little concerned. I stopped. Right here, the black, you can kind of see through it. And I don't like that. And the only way I could get around was doing 3 strands of black. And honestly, I didn't like it. So it's either, I thought, well, I'll just do the 2 and not be completely in love with it. Because if I do 3, I'm going to absolutely hate it. 3s is too, it's not my sweet spot. 3 threads. And so I'm just doing the 2. But from afar, like on the camera, I don't see the spacing like that. But in person, I can see it. But I just think it's turning out really cute. Next whip I have is Sweet Stains. It was the freebie from Primrose Cottage Stitches last month. And here is that. I am doing the call for colors because I got their little kit that came with it. It's Weeks dyes, Weeks colors, and then it is on a 28 count Lugana. So I don't have a lot done on it, but I think last time I saw you last, I was just on the H. So I got the sweet done and then finished up the honey. And then my last whip that I worked on is JBW Designs Bird and Berries Antique Sampler. And honestly, haven't worked on this one a lot. All I did since I was here last is do the inside border. So there's that. This is on 28 count gingerbread. And then the colorway is Color and Cotton Red Velvet. So just have that. So I got the border done. That's like, the biggest thing. And then start on the inside of it. And then lastly, I have one new start. This is for Sampler September. I've never done that before. This is the pink sampler by Brenda Gervais. And I am doing the call for colors. I did pick out a different fabric. I have an Atomic Ranch fabric. And it is colorway Amber Waves. And honestly, I haven't done a ton on this. I've only worked on it twice. And I'm sorry, I got threads everywhere. So I just have a little bit of the border started. Not a lot. But this is really pretty. I would like to get, to be working on it. I have to sit in the car today for an hour for an appointment that one of my kids have. So I plan to bring this with me and kind of work on it in the car. So hopefully get a little progress done on it. Well, I'm going to get this cleaned up and then I'll be right back with my haul that I had. Okay, I'm back with my haul. I do have quite a bit of haul here, so I'm sorry if that's not your thing. The very first thing I thought I would show you the cover pages. I bought 2 patterns from the Witchy Stitcher. I hope to get these started in the month of October. This is called A Graveyard Wonder. That was just really cool. And this one is the difference between medicine and poison. Hopefully you can see that. It just says the difference between medicine and poison is the dose. So I got those printed out and I already bought the floss for it. So those are ready to go for whenever I did. And then my new kit from Stitching with the Housewives came on. This is a Sweet Seasons. And I'll just show you that. If I can get it open. This is the bag it came with this time. This cute little pumpkin. And then that's the other side. And of course now it's covered. So it comes with everything you need. It comes with the fabric to back it. It comes with a needle minder. Comes with the floss. And then it comes with the pattern. Let me see if I can find the picture of what it looks like. And this is what it looks like. So really cute. And then while I was ordering at Back Quarter Shop, I went ahead and ordered some more sticky board rounds to get ready for Christmas. And then they had this needle minder, and like, you know, like how it is, how you don't like look at things like the size. It was a goose. I was like, oh, that's a cute needle minder. It's huge. Like, here's my hand. It's bigger than the palm of my hand. It is really cute. Ordered some of the Christmas fabric. I want to try to make me a project bag. I gotta get the guts up. And then I ordered some zippers. And I ordered a Stitching with the Housewives hoodie. And then this came from Primrose Cottage Stitches. They did their monthly, I guess they're, yeah, about monthly now that they do it. So for all their fall patterns they did. I got the sweatshirt. And it's, I'll show you exactly what it says, because it says I got the pattern that it goes with. It is my magical wand. It says my magical, yeah, it just says my magical wand. But that's like kind of like what it looks like. But here's the pattern. And then I also got Autumn U. And then I got seasonal sampling. I bought the summer one, so I need to go back now and get the winter and the spring ones. So that way I'll have the whole set. I also got Little House Needleworks piece. These are called, let's see, it is called the Little Sheet Virtues. I couldn't remember. That was the only one that I did not have, so I went ahead and ordered that. Then I got the finishing kit for all the patterns that came out, and the floss pack that came for everything came out. So that is all of my haul. I hope that you've enjoyed seeing different things I've been working on, and I'll see you next time. Bye.